And we're back.
And the cat's away. And the mice are playing.
Garrett the cat is running to take a class on how to be a dad.
That's right.
Hopefully he learns.
Drinking from a big saucer.
That's right. He's fucking looking for scritches.
That's right.
From the teacher.
We're
boy,
folks.
Oh boy.
We're producerless today.
We are producerless,
but that's okay.
That is okay.
Garrett is busy. We will make do.
Things. I was saying you'd think that the lowest effort medium podcasting we'd be able to stick to a schedule, but
no.
Here we are.
No,
we can't do that.
I was told be here by 6. Couldn't even do that.
6:10? Is that bad?
Yeah. I actually on my way over here, I stopped to fill up my tank with gas, and this woman was like, "I don't know if you want to fill up there. There's gas on the ground." I was like, "Why don't you just kill yourself?"
What, are you smoking a cigarette by the gas?
Like, what do you mean?
Pumping?
It's a gas station.
Jesus Christ.
And I just said like, "Oh, okay," and she was like, "Never mind." I was like, "What do you mean, never mind?"
Oh, sorry, I forgot how gas works.
Yeah,
I've been alive for 70 years, and I forgot what gas does when it touches your shoe.
What did you want from this conversation?
Yeah. I think she just wanted to help. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe.
What an idiot! What an idiot!
What a fucking idiot, dude!
Fucking dumbass.
I've been watching that show. Suits. The lawyer show.
Yes.
Been watching Meghan Markle on that show.
Oh, I forgot that she's on that fucking show.
Yeah, dude.
And now she's a queen.
Now she's the queen
of England.
Yeah.
Or LA. Where is she now?
England.
They moved.
I don't know what they did after they renounced their heritage. I don't
care about any of that. I think it's really dumb to care about the queen or king or royalty.
Or any of them.
That's my cool hot take.
Honestly, I want to know about the dukes.
The Dukes sound interesting.
That's what I want to know.
I like a king of like Slovenia or something.
Yeah,
like those like really small country kings.
Yeah.
I wonder if one of them's gonna get shot and then World War III starts. I wonder if that's how that works.
I'd like if one of them was like a hillbilly.
Yeah,
and you're like, I'm the king of Liechtenstein.
We was
How you doing?
How you doing? Liechtenstein. That sounds like a Wolfenstein level. Is that a real? That's a real place.
Welcome to Liechtenstein. You never heard of Liechtenstein?
I feel like I have.
You probably heard of it. But I don't know. I guess they're a money. One of those tiny money countries.
Money country. Yeah. Country for money.
Okay, no country for old money.
The new money countries. You hear about the crypto bro? You hear about the crypto bros?
Oh, yeah. You were telling me.
Yeah.
They tortured a guy?
They kidnapped a Italian tourist and held him hostage for like 2 weeks in their apartment.
Mamma mia.
When the moon hits your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just saying that to him for, okay, yeah. How do you torture an Italian tourist? You fold pizza.
I think either that or you break pasta.
Yeah, you cut spaghetti with a knife.
Yeah.
But he didn't crack. They tortured him for 2 weeks and he didn't crack.
Good for him. That's amore.
They tried to torture him for the crypto wallet, and they couldn't get it out of him.
So even if they got it, couldn't he have just gone to the cops right after that?
Yeah, I mean, probably.
I don't know how you thought that was going to work out.
Hey, would you believe the crypto bros had a pretty harebrained scheme to get rich quick?
But wait, so was this guy famous? What? How they know?
Crypto whale.
Yeah, but how'd they know he was even in town?
I think it's like the communities, like I don't know. People post too much, you know what I mean? That's why XXXTentacion got shot, you know what I mean?
True.
They post too much.
Yeah.
But apparently they hired a off-duty cop to pick him up from the airport and then kidnapped him.
Wow.
Tried to torture for hundreds of millions of dollars. Didn't crack.
Damn.
Did not crack.
Wait, was the cop in on it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
That's not good at all.
Yeah. I expected you to say no.
No. He was in on it. He thought he was going to get a slice.
That's
I think
wild.
they would have. I think he just dropped him off though. I don't know if he helped with the torture. This is all alleged for the one person that listens.
It's alleged for the one person we got left. This is alleged.
But yeah, I was just thinking I would crack in 15 minutes.
Well, I mean, I've heard that's like a very common thing where like if you're a cop, how you make extra money on the side is being a security guard. So it's like Biggie and Tupac had LA cops doing security for them.
We're gonna get it. I mean, yeah, the CIA 100% killed Tupac and Biggie.
I don't know about the I mean,
Someone.
I don't know. I know
did
if I was a cop and they were like, hey, you can make some extra money working security, and they're like, hey, tell us where he's going to be, I'd be like, okay. I don't know.
You had to twist my arm.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, so like Tupac, he was like, wasn't his mom like a Black Panther or something?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his mom was like.
I'm not keeping up on Tupac's mom as much as
like
I should be.
She was like a radical. He was like a radical.
Well,
they killed him.
do you know that Whatever podcast?
Yeah,
I've been watching that just because it's fascinating to me.
This is quite a
fucking
a
morons.
Transition from.
Well, no, hold on. It'll come back because So I was watching a compilation of people storming off from that podcast.
Yeah.
And then so there's one woman who storms off, and then right as she's leaving, she just yells out the address of the studio. and then they pause everything. They're like, okay. And then there's like some Australian guy who's like, I guess there for that episode was like pretty much on the side of the. There's like that fat cheeked boy that runs the podcast. I think his name's Andrew.
Yeah.
Brian. Who cares?
Bryson.
Yeah, who gives a
Callan,
fuck?
fucking whatever.
But the main boy with the fat cheeks, he was like talking, and he's like really pissed off. And then there's some Australian guy who's like, "Well, we need to explain why it's such a big deal. It's because if you dox us." Something violent could happen.
It's like, yeah, that's why she did that. But he's like,
remember what happened to Pop Smoke, okay? It's a valuable lesson. He said where he was going, and then he was killed.
And she's like, yeah, that's why I did that.
It's just funny where he's like, we need to explain to the viewers why it's bad, where it's like, no, she wanted that to happen
She's
to you.
mansplaining a thing that... Usually I push back on, that's what mansplaining is.
Yeah, exactly.
Right
yeah.
So you just tried to kill me.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew it. This is why what just happened was bad.
Yeah, I think you may have thought, well, I got to help you get a replacement. I'm getting off the show. We need another bimbo in here. So I'll give out the address.
You see, they gave the address. They ain't sending flowers. They sending bullets
and bombs. And emus.
Yeah.
You know, they hate those guys.
They hate those fucking guys, dude.
Yeah, I hate those shows. I would love to get on one of those shows and just stir the pot.
That's the trap that everyone falls into, though, is because you think
I'd be good at it, though.
Yeah, but everyone thinks they're going to be good at it, though.
I'd actually be good at it.
No, but I've been watching it for a while. He's got some good tricks.
Okay, try me.
So, okay.
So what? Like, okay, marital rape isn't real. Is that what we're debating?
Hold on.
Is that one of the topics?
We're on my show right now.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
My
all right.
bad.
Can you adjust your microphone, by the way?
Okay.
Can you move it down a little bit?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Good?
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you. Finally.
Okay.
Fucking 1 hour in.
Christ.
Okay.
Well,
so
why didn't you're the producer? Why didn't you address it?
Okay,
You waited an hour to address it.
Okay. So age gaps. What's acceptable?
Why are you asking me?
What do you mean? Why am I asking you? You're on the show. You agreed to come on here to debate with me.
I think it's whatever.
We sent you an email. We asked you to come on here. You're taking our time up. Age gaps. What are acceptable?
Okay. I think
faster, maybe.
I think it's about.
Can you move your mic up a little bit?
Okay. All right. I hate this.
That's what he does. Every fucking time. That's what he does.
I hate it.
He would literally every fucking episode I've watched. He'll be like, "Can you move your mic up? Can you move your mic down?"
That's crazy.
It's a power move.
Yeah, it works.
It worked. Right?
I want to kill you.
Yeah.
I want to strangle you.
But then if you get mad, then I win.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
He does that every fucking time.
Damn.
Every episode he's been like, "Can you move your mic up? Can you move your mic down?"
That's really good.
It's really good.
Wow. Oh man, I was so confident that I'd get you on that.
No, you can't because he has all the plays.
Yeah.
He
All right,
knows.
what's another one? Let's try another one.
Wait, hold on. Let me try and remember another one.
Can you move your mic away from your
Hold
mouth?
on. I'm running
your
the show.
whore mouth.
I'm hosting the show. Okay. All right. So you agreed to come on the show,
I
right?
did.
Okay. When we had emailed earlier, you had said that you are in a relationship with someone 15 years younger than you. Is that correct?
Yes.
I have the text. Well,
Oh, am I gonna lie?
I thought you'd say no.
What? Is that what
All right, hold on. Reset it.
Okay.
But you don't want us to say that.
Okay, but wait, is that a lie? Is that true?
Well, no, because what he does, the other move that he'll do is he'll be like, well, you said that in an email, and then he'll be like, I'm going to pull it up right now, and then he'll keep the conversation going. They'll be like, I can't find it. But anyway, you said that.
But that's the thing. I wouldn't get on there and try to misrepresent my truth or lie. Are these ladies lying?
Well, so what they do is it's like it's 1 to 2 guys who are just arguing for like conservative Christian man values or whatever, and then they're like, let's bring on 5 OnlyFans girls, and then they'll be like, you know, it's people where it's like they fundamentally disagree with you on values, and then you'll be like, well, you said this, and then you'll be like, well, let me pull up the email.
Right.
And I've seen it 3 times where he's like, I can't find the email, but anyway, you said that.
Yeah, it sounds infuriating. And aren't those podcasts like 3 hours long or something?
I think they stream for like 6 hours. It's fucking crazy. I saw one where it's like this guy being like, oh, open this jar of pickles to this woman, and it's like a feminist woman, and then she has her boyfriend there, and then he's like, open this jar of pickles, and then she's like, I can't do it. Like, fine, you do it. You're proving the point. You do it. And then he can't open it. But he's like, you got all greasy. I can't open it. And then he's just like, you try it to like her boyfriend. And then he opens it immediately. And then he's like, I loosened it up for you.
And that's why the age of consent should be 16 to these guys. Like, I don't understand.
All of it's so fucking stupid.
Damn, I really hate those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I can just get on the show and just like beat the fuck out of them.
Maybe.
Is that an option?
That's probably an option.
Just, like, oh, it's the mic too?
Yeah.
I'm shoving it in his mouth. Sorry. Want me to bring the mic a little closer?
Yeah.
Huh? Bryson?
Damn. Maybe I'll do that. I got nothing to lose now, dude.
Yeah.
I lost my job.
Oh, are we talking about this on the podcast?
Fucking who cares, dude?
Yeah.
I got fired on Monday.
Yeah.
Why are you looking away from me?
Can
you move the mic?
I'm happy for you, man. I think
dude.
I think it's ultimately going to be a good thing.
I think ultimately will be a good thing, but currently
stressful.
It's stressful. I don't like it.
Yeah. You don't like this feeling. But you've been here before.
I have been here before.
And now you have more qualifications.
Yes, but I do specifically recall last time I was here, I said, I'd like to never be here again.
Well, that's what everyone says.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You know, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, there are people who like get divorced 16 times.
Yeah. Sometimes people get DUIs 16 times.
It's true.
Don't want to do that.
I'm at 0.
Yeah. Nope. It's not going wood. But no, I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
The Patreon.
Hey, sign up for the Patreon.
Sign up for the Patreon.
We need it more than you possibly would know.
We're kidding.
No, it's fine. It'll be fine. Whatever, dude. I got fucking 5 weeks of severance.
Yeah.
Fuck that company.
I still work there. But.
Fuck Amazon.
Yeah. Fuck Amazon.
Yeah. Fuck Amazon and everyone who works at Amazon.
Yeah.
And everyone who works at Sears.
And Ashley Furniture.
Actually, honestly, fuck
IKEA.
everyone. Have you ever been to one of those furniture stores where they have like all the toys?
No.
You ever been to the furniture store at the mall?
Where they have like the ropes course?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that so funny?
That is cool.
It's like
we need something for the kids to do while you're looking at furniture.
Yeah, but could you imagine like opening up a furniture store and then you hire a consultant and they're like, well, first thing we're going to need to do is get a ropes course.
Yeah. We're going to need activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I just think it's funny when they bring stuff in that requires a parent to supervise. Where it's like the entire point is to distract them.
Right. They should do that on like online shopping, but it's like porn.
Yeah, true.
Like watch porn while you shop. Or maybe like, I don't know, get food. This is stupid. You keep talking. This is dumb.
Well, like
that was a dumb joke I tried.
I feel like it's such a thing for people to try now where they like shop drunk, where it's like they should just have you come into the store and be like, do you want a scorpion bowl right now?
Do you want to like rail some lines of while we get furniture? Have a hookah lounge or something?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Damn. What a useless thing a hookah lounge is.
I remember in high school thinking that that's like really cool, and it like wasn't.
Well, we went to one in I think Montreal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said it's like the equivalent of like puffing a carton of cigarettes in like an hour.
Yeah,
well, it's like crazy.
I saw some study where they were saying like one cart of vape is like 600 cigarettes.
Yeah, that shit fucking, I don't.
But it's like, could you imagine doing that to your lungs without the joy of railing 600 cigarettes?
And you like the socializing, you're outside, you're talking,
the absolute bliss.
It's gone.
The absolute pleasure of going out and meeting a guy who lies about being in the army. That's what cigarettes is all
a green
about.
beret or something.
Yeah.
I was like totally like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you were like, he wasn't a fucking green beret.
Well, yeah, because he like just, I mean, it's the biggest liar move you could do is just be like, yeah, I was a green beret. Like, where have I been? Who cares?
Arizona.
Yeah. Arizona. That's where they send the green
if we
berets.
didn't have cigarettes, how could we hang out with guys who get kicked out of bars?
That's right.
They're kicked out. How can I hang out with them?
How can we hang out with liars and thieves?
Yeah, and crooks and
That's right.
Scoundrels.
Yeah. The Richard Nixon of bars.
That's, That's what he says. I am not a green beret.
That's right.
He's lying. Yeah.
But I was rewatching the Watchmen show on HBO.
Still good.
Still good, but I forgot that how it's like. I like when they do alternate history and they just pick random things to like be important, and they're like, for this one, Richard Nixon served like 4 terms.
He changed everything.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think because he didn't really did he even do anything wrong? I don't know enough about the whole Watergate thing, but I'm pretty sure they set him up.
So like I don't know if they set him up, probably, but like the group that got caught sneaking into the Watergate was the committee to re-elect the president, which was him. So it's kind of like, well, what were you guys doing?
Right.
You know?
But I thought a lot of things happened without his. Well, I'm just throwing out random claims. I don't know enough about this at all, but like, weren't things kind of happening like around him, and he was just kind of like, all right, something's happening here. I don't really get it, but we got to.
I mean, I think it's one of those things where it's like they say that he didn't know, but it's like, do you really not know?
Right.
You know?
That's true. That's true. I mean, I believe like with like Reagan and like the Iran Contra stuff, like I believe that he didn't know.
Really?
No, probably not. he probably did.
Yeah, I mean, he 100% knew.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Is like that. That's why you have guys to do stuff for you, is so that if it comes out, you can say, "I didn't know."
Right.
It's just in this particular instance. I mean, if he didn't know, wouldn't it be pretty easy to prove they didn't know? Like if someone was like,
you're proving a negative, though. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of hard.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, if you were in charge of a group that was going to invade a hotel and then tap it for like sound or whatever, wouldn't it be pretty easy to be like, hey, here are all my text messages. Notice how there isn't a single thing about tapping a room. If he isn't able to do that, doesn't that kind of show that he knew?
And maybe there's a text that says, "Thank you for tapping the room for me. I'm so excited to continue to be president."
Reply stopped and message.
Said to semicolon, right apostrophe or right parentheses.
Thank you for using our tapping hotel services.
He just thought he meant he was going to get laid.
Yeah,
he thought he was tapping that ass.
He wasn't. He was probably one of the more ugly presidents, though.
Yeah, he was pretty busted.
Well, people say that Kennedy was the most attractive.
Kind of a tallest midget.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, not all that great.
I think Obama's probably the hottest president
by far. I think the hottest president. Yeah.
George W. Bush, kind of handsome. Kind of a handsome guy.
Well, I was joking around with my girlfriend that I think Trump would be an amazing drag queen, and I was saying that it'd be funny if it was a drag queen with like a suit and then blonde hair, but like real like cunty, just like
So Donald Trump.
So Donald Trump, but the name would be a megalomaniac.
Here, This is great for the podcast. It's me just showing you videos on Instagram, but it's just like it's this guy that'll like act out Trump speeches when they're like incredibly gay. It's
nice.
Really
Obama was all man. I say that in all due respect to women, and I love women. But this guy, this is a guy that was all man. His man was strong and tough, and I refuse to say it, but when He took showers with the other pros. They came out of there. They said, "Oh my God, that's unbelievable." I had to say it.
I mean, I love how he's like,
fits perfectly.
I refuse to say it. He had a massive cock. I won't say it.
I won't.
I refuse to say it.
I won't say it.
Oh God, man. We're so cooked.
Yeah, dude.
We're so done, dude.
It is just so funny where it's like, if you're a dude, cause I don't know, like I feel like he does have supporters where it's like they'd like him to take over the country.
Yeah,
where it's like, that's your guy.
I know.
That's your guy. The guy from The Apprentice is your guy.
The problem isn't that he's gay; it's that he won't admit it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not a homophobic thing. It's a fucking stop being a fascist thing, but also a be who you are thing. You know what I mean? Like, just accept it, man. You're gay.
You're gay.
I hope we don't end up in fucking El Salvador. We're kidding.
Yeah,
I feel like I really have to say that now.
Don't send us to El Salvador.
Please don't. Donald Trump, please. Oh God. But yeah, it's not great.
Also, have you heard any, like, do people talk about JD Vance at all? Just Dance Vance?
Just Dance Vance. Just Dance Vance. No.
That's what it stood for.
Is it Just Dance Vance?
I believe it's Just Dance Vance.
I thought it meant Jumbo Dinner Vance.
Yeah. I've heard that and Jorkin Dudes Vance.
Jorkin Dudes Vance. I'm just like, it is crazy that like we could just say something dumb like that and like actually be a little bit worried that we'll be sent to like a camp for saying like,
I'm gonna be
just
honest,
Dicks Vance.
I'm not too worried about that.
Oh, you're not?
No, are you?
Not. I mean, I'm worried about people that I like. I mean, we're gonna be fine.
I mean, if we go to a camp, summer's right around the corner.
Can I be a counselor? what we doing?
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I have to go swim every day. All right.
I get to soak up the sun.
Yeah.
Play basketball with all my boys.
Oh, no. I have to drink bug juice and eat and coordinate dinners with all my friends and make lifelong connections. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, please don't send us to a camp in El Salvador, please.
It'll be like that. Here's something that I was thinking about. We're talking like conspiracy stuff, and there's a lot of like paranoid like people all over the country, and I feel like they're like fucking with us. Like they're trying to freak people out. Like
the paranoid people.
Yeah.
Okay.
They like to rile them up. Like I remember seeing they did like Disney Plus had a Santa Clauses like series. And so there's like a scene where like all these little elves are like singing, doing like a song and dance number for Santa. And then they hold up letters to spell out "We love Santa," but they accidentally spell out "We love Satan."
Oh.
And they're like, "Ah!" And then they like quickly fix it. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you guys have to know that there's a significant part of the country that literally thinks that you're satanic pedophiles.
Yeah.
And now you're making a bunch of kids say "We love Satan." And it's a joke. I get it's a joke, but it's like, why are you riling them up? Like that scene comes out there, and there's like fucking schizophrenic Facebook moms posting all over the place. Like you're freaking them out.
Yeah.
Can we not freak them out, please?
But I guess like alternatively, that'd be wild if like a writer was in the room and he was like, "Well, you know, you're spelling out Santa. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if we just spelled out Satan?" And then they corrected it real quickly, and then someone else was like, "No, the pedophiles, the globalists."
Well, honestly,
they're gonna know.
What they probably actually thought was like, should I scream, "Shut the fuck up"?
Don't do that.
Should I just be antisocial?
No, probably not. We got some guests on the pod today.
I would never do that. I would never do.
We
such
have
a
some
thing.
guests.
We're talking about very important stuff.
Yeah, it's Santa Claus fascism featuring a family.
But I mean, they have to know that freaks people out. I think they probably thought like, oh, this will like juice the SEO if we get a bunch of people talking about, you know, Satan or whatever. So.
Probably. I mean, they also made that movie with Jack Black where he is Satan, and then some kid tries to just write a letter to Santa, but accidentally writes in Satan, and then writes to Satan, and then Satan's like, "Oh." I don't know what noises Jack Black made.
Out, man. And then okay, so this is where I'm really going with this, okay? Because You've heard of these people, they love talk about the mark of the beast, right?
Sure.
The mark of the beast, folks. Have we heard about the mark of the beast?
Folks, they're marking us. They're marking us.
globalists.
The globalists, they're marking us with the mark of the beast.
It's like a theory that essentially they're going to plug in a chip for us that'll like process like transactions, and it'll like source your like biometric data, like all this stuff. And they
It's
thought
the bracelet at Coachella. Essentially.
they thought the vaccine was that. Right?
Yeah, sure.
But then if you Google, folks, and if you're listening at home, folks, I want you to Google patent. Oh, I'm typing Google. I want you to Google global patent. Global patent 060606. The number of the beast.
Now, if you get rid of the zeros, what is it, folks?
Folks, it's 666.
But look at this. It's a real patent issued by, or applied for by Microsoft, cryptocurrency system using body activity data. This is a real patent.
Well, wait, hold on. If you look at the patent number there, it's not 060606.
It's 2020060606. So that's the year.
A1.
2020 A1. So look, I don't actually believe this. Okay? I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah.
They're fucking with us, dude.
Yeah, but
they are fucking with us.
But what's the patent for?
The patent is for a cryptocurrency system using body activity data. Human body activity associated with a task provided to a user may be used in a mining process of a cryptocurrency system. A server may provide a task to a device of a user which communicatively coupled to the server. A sensor communicatively coupled to or comprised in the device of the user may sense body activity of the user. Body activity data may be generated based on the sensed body activity of the user. The cryptocurrency system coupled to the device of the user may verify if the body activity data satisfies one or more conditions set by the cryptocurrency system and award cryptocurrency to the user whose body activity is verified. That's the mark of the beast.
Oh my God, and it sends it right to the devil.
To the devil himself.
To the devil himself.
Now look,
herself.
Yeah.
The devil's a bitch.
And she wears Prada.
That's right.
Now, look, I don't actually believe this. I don't even know if this is a patent. Like, it doesn't mean that they actually have this technology or whatever, but it just feels like they're fucking with us, man.
Yeah. Patent leather.
Patent leather?
Leather daddy.
Leather patty?
Daddy Satan. It's all right there.
I think do the fucking math.
Yeah,
folks.
do the fucking open your eyes.
Open your eye. The third eye, perhaps. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about.
That's a good thing to think about.
Hey, again, it's like I don't buy into this, but why are you trying to freak people out? Because this will freak people out.
Yeah,
It makes their crazy theories like a little bit legitimate.
Does it?
I mean, no, but like kinda.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think it's weird.
Okay. I also think it's weird, but I also think that maybe they were just like, they put out the patent and then they were like, this is the number. And they're like, well, obviously no one's going to lose sleep over this number.
What kind of world? I mean, I would believe that an engineer would be that like unconnected from reality that like he wouldn't.
Yeah,
but, like,
that's true.
People always got riled up about that shit.
Bill Gates is divorced, right?
Yeah, probably.
Good.
Hope he's lonely.
Yeah. Hope he's fucking alone. Well,
Sorry.
Can you look up Belinda Gates, or what is it, Belinda or Melinda?
I think it's Melinda.
Okay.
Bill and Melinda. Mill and Belinda. Melinda French Gates.
French Gates.
What do you want me to look?
I was just curious what she looks like.
$30.6 billion, dude.
God damn. What does she do?
She went to Duke. She's
Okay.
the co-founder and former co-chair at the Gates Foundation. Founder at Pivot. She's a venture capitalist.
Oh, okay.
See, it's like I don't understand. See, these people are freaks because you get that much money and you're still working. What the fuck are you working
I would quit
for?
immediately.
I don't even know what I do.
Honestly, I remember when I was watching Breaking Bad, I was just like, why would you not quit?
Right.
Like, why wouldn't you just pick a number and then be like, hey, when I hit this number, I'm done selling meth.
It wasn't about the money.
It wasn't, but why wasn't it about the money?
Because he's a broken person.
Yeah, but everyone says that, but it's like, fundamentally, you're not going to convince me that anyone enjoys working. Mm-hmm. So why is it about
but if
the
you
work?
love what you do,
yeah, but no one loves what they do. That's the lie. Is that no one would be like, God, I love selling meth and killing people all the time.
See, that's a bad job. But some people love what they do.
Yeah, but I don't believe that.
Well,
because like I've been watching that show Suits, and then they're all just like, "Oh, I love the law." It's like, "Oh, really? You love the job that pays you $1 million every fucking year? Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome that you have your pure love for the job that pays you so much money. You never have to worry about fucking anything ever again."
right. But I mean, like teachers don't make any money, and they still do it. They probably love that. I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Well, I mean, a lot of them fuck their students. So maybe they love that.
I don't think that many fuck their students. It's a lot.
It's a weird amount.
It is a weird amount. I mean, that's the. I mean, that's like being weirded out that people who work at Jimmy John's eat the most Jimmy John's sandwiches. Like, you're in there. You know what I mean? Like, that's that's just like, of course, like. They work with kids.
Yeah, but I mean, if you worked at Jimmy John's and then you found one of your employees fucking a big thing of ham in the fridge, you wouldn't be like, "Well, he works at Jimmy John's." So obviously,
I'm not saying it's. I'm just saying, like, if there was they're like, "Hey, we're noticing Jimmy John's employees. People keep fucking the ham, and they happen to be Jimmy John's employees." I'd be like, "Well, yeah, I mean, they're around the ham a lot."
Yeah. So.
Do you want to keep going, or do you want to open up some topics?
Let's get some topics.
No. You keep going. What were we going to say?
I was going to ask, so wait, are you arguing that if you work at a school, it's only a matter of time until you start fucking the ham?
No. I'm just saying, like, you said it happens a lot. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, if anyone, let's open up some topics. What do we think, folks? Why don't we see what we have here today?
Get away from Melinda Gates. Let's get some topics.
We miss you, Garrett.
Miss you, Garrett.
We
Love
have
you,
some
Garrett.
Am I the asshole or am I overreacting topics.
Okay.
So this is what happens when one cannot control their road rage.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Let's see here. So it's a man...
Just a typical day in Lincoln, Nebraska. Is that Nebraska?
Yeah, Lincoln, Nebraska.
There's a cop right there, not doing anything.
Nothing.
There's a person trying to shove open the door of a truck in a road rage incident. Now they're shutting the door.
He's walking away like he really did something. Oh,
now he's. Oh,
did he slip?
No, I think he's just laying down because he's getting arrested.
Oh, well.
Damn. Well, is that...
Am I overreacting?
I
think he might be overreacting.
I guess I don't know what happened before that.
Right.
But I will say, I'll tell you about another video I saw where it was a man and a woman in like a traffic... I don't think an accident happened, but they were just mad at this guy. And then the woman, the person just drives away. And then the woman in the couple pulls out a handgun and starts shooting at the car. And then the man goes over and grabs the gun from her and is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then they get back in their truck and drive away.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was funny because like she was probably just like, "Why were you yelling at me?"
I don't like it when you talk
I just
to me
don't
like
understand
that.
why you did yell at me.
I just don't need... you embarrassed me in front of the people I was shooting at.
Yeah. It's just, we're supposed to be a team.
I don't feel like a team right now.
Yeah.
Hearing we're a team is traumatizing to me. All right. Let's open up another Am I Overreacting?
Okay.
Boyfriend keeps rage baiting me.
Hell yeah. Was this the Whatever podcast?
Am I overreacting or is this normal?
This is not normal.
Again, this is another person with no friends.
Yeah.
Talk to your friends.
Talk to one of
Don't
your fucking
talk to
friends.
us. I don't know. Is this normal? I don't know if this is like a TikTok thing, but he keeps doing this thing where every time I ask him a question and he responds with this bullshit, and it's really starting to piss me off. I feel like I'm dating a man-child, and I don't know how to make him stop acting so mature. This has happened multiple times where I will ask him to confirm plans or get him to do something, and he responds like this. For context, I am 24F and my boyfriend is 28 male.
Age gap.
And before anyone comments it, I understand that this looks like an absolute joke, but unfortunately, this is the current state of my relationship. Any advice is welcomed. I just want to know if this is something that I'm overreacting over this, and it's not that deep, or if I shouldn't be putting up with that. I'll be blue, you be gray.
Sure.
Are you still coming over tonight? Let me know, because if you are, I need to go to the store to get food for dinner.
What's a father?
Stop. Just tell me if you are or not. Answer my call, please.
No didn't blood in ROFL?
Okay, come on. Yes or no? I need to know now. I'm about to get off break.
Or did he blood...
Fucking please stop. You're actually annoying me now.
I'm gonna need to see a badge.
Oh my god. Just answer the question, like, what is this? You are really fucking immature. I do not want to see you tonight.
What is your police code? Diddy blood number 1802.
Okay, I'm going back to work. Am I overreacting? No.
I don't even know what the joke is.
I mean, I think the joke is like, oh, you're trying to do something with me, and I'm not going to let you do that. Isn't that a funny joke?
Isn't that funny?
Isn't that hilarious? Fucking comedian over here.
It's just wild to think that, like, I'm not even 28 now, and if I was ever communicating with someone like that, I hope to be in the earth.
I mean, if I'm communicating to my girlfriend like that, I want her to break up with me.
Yeah, it's just wild to be like, is this normal?
Right, yeah.
Did you feel like this is normal?
My boyfriend's being not normal.
Yeah.
The fact that you're asking that means it's not fucking normal.
Yeah.
I swear to God, these people have no fucking confidence.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's crazy.
I think this really says something about, like, us.
Yeah.
Like, people.
Well, I would love to see one that is just like, I feel like my boyfriend's playing a little bit too much Oblivion Remastered. And then I could comment, he's not. He's not doing enough.
Yeah. He needs to do more.
He's the hero of Kvatch.
Yeah.
You're being selfish.
He's got a lot to do.
But no, this is just some guy being a fucking moron.
And, like, people, like, they need, like, an outside expert to tell them anything.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't your gut reaction enough?
Yeah. Also, to expect an expert on Reddit is crazy.
Right,
it's
well,
just
yeah.
going to be another person in this exact same
To
situation.
them, an expert is literally anyone except me.
Yeah.
That's the expert.
But, like, what's did it say what Reddit thread this is on? And it doesn't even matter. It's probably like r/like boyfriend troubles, where it's like no one's on there who's like, well, I'm a psychiatrist.
Right.
You know?
It's am I overreacting? And she's putting quotes over rage baiting, which tells me that he's saying I'm rage baiting you.
Yeah, if you're rage baiting your partner, just get out of it.
Yeah. It's like, this must be hard. I mean, like, I can't really relate, but like for someone who just absolutely cannot get laid at all, and then they see guys doing this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, man, some guys are just playing with house money. I don't know.
They're just playing. Yeah. I wish that these threads had pictures of the people involved.
I would love to see.
I would love that.
How much hotter she is than him.
Yeah, especially when it's like, dude, you're dating a woman 4 years younger than you, and you're doing this shit to her.
He might actually be way hotter than her. That might actually be happening here.
I don't think it's happening.
I think he might be a hot moron.
Maybe.
Anyways, let's do some more Am I Overreacting?
All right.
Let's see, what are we at for time? Okay, cool. All right. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend developed an addiction to cocaine, and I'm considering leaving. I think you're on the right track, sweetheart.
All right. You want me to be gray?
Yeah.
All right. I can't do this conversation in person. I'm way too embarrassed.
I need to know where your head is at. You're struggling, and hiding from me won't help you.
I know it's just you're too good for this shit, too pretty, and the future you have ahead of you. You shouldn't have to deal with my bullshit.
Oh, man.
Damn. I feel I've already ruined everything. I hate you even have to see me like this. I don't want to lose you over this, but I don't know who I am without it.
Oh, my God.
God damn.
Can we please have this convo in person? I can't do this over text.
Give me till Monday.
Oh, man. Garrett, this is like actually sad.
This is just sad.
Man, hi. I don't usually ask for advice online, but I'm really lost at the moment about this. I'm 19 and he's 22. He's always been more of a social user when it came down to doing lines, which I wasn't happy with whatsoever, but I met his friend in public on Friday and he asked me if I knew what was going on with him, and I said no. Then he explained everything to me and how my boyfriend has been actively using daily for the past 4 to 5 months and hiding it from me. I ended up confronting him straight away over text, and now he won't meet up with me because he's embarrassed. I love him to bits. Bits? What, are you guys doing bits? Here's a fun bit where I get addicted to cocaine. I love him to bits. He's the most amazing man I've ever met. I don't know what to do. I'm still young, and I know he is too. But would I be overreacting to walk away from him, or should I stick it out and support him?
I mean, I don't know how he was hiding it if he was fucking pitching music video ideas every day.
Right. Yeah. Like, I didn't. Is my boyfriend doing cocaine? He has 15 small business ideas. For 4 to 6 months, he will not shut up about the Illuminati. Yeah. I had no idea.
It's just so funny to be like, yeah, we met up for dinner, and he's like, all right, crypto, but for dogs.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my boyfriend. He can't afford rent, and he won't stop sniffing. And he keeps saying it's allergy season, but like we live in Arizona.
I don't understand.
There's no allergies there.
Am I overreacting?
Am I? But in earnest, I think. I mean, this person isn't listening. I don't know why I'm talking like they should give them advice. But if you're in this situation, I think you should try to be there for your part. I mean, if you really love them, I wouldn't write them off, but I would, set hard expectations for them. And if they can't meet them, but I would give them a chance. You know what I mean?
They seem pretty apologetic.
Yeah,
for what's going on. It seems
like something's wrong.
It seems like he's bummed out about the whole thing.
I think he's having a really hard time.
Yeah, but also part of me is kind of like 19 and 22 is like, what's going on?
Like, why is he sad?
Yeah, like what's happening?
I mean, fucking could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything. It could be getting shipped over to Ukraine.
But the fact that she doesn't know is a little bit too like. It seems like they don't really have much of a relationship if he's able to hide a cocaine addiction. And she doesn't seem to know like what's wrong with him.
Yeah, I mean, if you're dating someone and you can't take a guess what's going on with them, it's kind of like. I mean,
if I got hopelessly addicted to cocaine, my ex will have some idea why.
Yeah,
like she'll have a clue.
It wouldn't just be like it was for fun.
I don't know what's going on with him.
I don't. It seemed like he just decided to get addicted to cocaine.
He just thought,
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go get addicted to cocaine today.
This is kind of unrelated, but I remember when I was in college. You remember my drug dealing roommate?
Who could forget?
He had one of his junkies that would hang around, kind of like a planet with satellites. Yeah. But there was one of them, and his name was Brian, and he was an asshole, but. When he got blackout drunk, he became incredibly nice.
Oh.
And so he had an alter ego, which was just him, but nice. And I remember
Nice Brian.
Yeah, exactly. I think literally his name was Nice Brian.
Nice.
And then, he would get like blackout drunk and do blow and then just become like a better person for like a few hours. And then, like I remember like I'd come in, I fucking hated this guy. So like normally I'd see him, I'd just be like, I would just come in and be like, pussy. I wouldn't say anything. Yeah. Occasionally he'd be like, hey man, how are you? And I'd be like, it's fucking Nice Brian.
Here we go.
Here we go. Nice Brian.
Nice Brian being nice to me for some fucking reason.
But yeah, I remember our roommate was like, yeah, we gotta figure out where we're living next year. I think we should have Brian live with us. And I was like, there's no fucking way.
Absolutely.
Brian's living with us.
Absolutely goddamn not. All right, let's do one more, and then we got some shows and mics to get to, huh?
Ooh. Yeah, we do.
All right. Am I overreacting for walking out of my sister's wedding speech? My sister's wedding after she made a joke about my miscarriage during her speech. Again, have some fucking confidence and self-respect. Am I overreacting about a joke my sister made about my dead baby at her wedding?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not, lady.
No,
let's dive in. Let's read this one.
Yeah.
I had a miscarriage last year at 17 weeks, and it broke me. My sister was supportive at the time, dropped off food, checked in a few times, but we didn't really talk about it much. I figured she was just giving me space. We've never really been super emotional with each other, but I appreciated that she was there in her own way. At her wedding last weekend, everything was going fine until her speech. She thanked everyone, then out of nowhere said, and shout out to my little sister for not getting pregnant again and stealing the spotlight for once.
Holy
okay, well, wait
fuck.
a minute. This isn't about her miscarriage, though, is it?
I mean, getting pregnant again.
Shout out for my sister for not getting pregnant. Okay, it's fucked up. Anyways, sorry, I'm getting off track. It felt like my heart dropped. There was this awkward silence, then a few laughs. But I was stunned. I got up and left the room, sat in the bathroom crying until my fiance came to find me, and then we left entirely. Now, my mom says I overreacted and embarrassed the family. My dad says it was just a joke and I should have let it go. I haven't answered my sister's text since. Maybe I'm just too raw about it, but I don't think she said what she said was even remotely okay. Am I overreacting? Okay, so you will live in a family of narcissists who do not know how to be emotional for 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
It's also wild, like, not even at your wedding. Like, it'd be one thing if it was like, oh, I'm pregnant, I need to get married, and then you miscarry, and everyone's kind of like, do we mention it? But it's like, yeah, just not even your wedding, and they're like, oh, glad she could fucking close her legs for a little bit.
I mean, if he's like, it's just a joke, it's like, okay, what's the joke?
Yeah.
Thanks for my baby being dead so it can be about me today?
Yeah.
Also, like, how would her being pregnant fuck up your wedding?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
These people are narcissistic.
Yeah. You should kill your sister.
In a video game.
That's right. You should Call of Duty kill your sister.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a family that cannot be emotional for 5 seconds. They can't, like, be sincere. And that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. I'm sorry you have to go through that. Chris is single. If your fiance is not cutting it.
So I'm just sending a text now.
What, you texting her?
Yeah.
Well, you texting fucking r/ whatever. Who gives a fuck?
/dead baby. All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this episode of Confidently Wrong. So let's plug some show dates, huh?
Okay.
What do you got, Pat?
Well, I have a show directly after this at Mashtun in Portland.
Nice.
And then you can catch me tomorrow night, Thursday, June 5th at Empire Comedy Club in round 2 of the Empire Comedy Classic.
Blah, blah, blah. You can catch me competing against Pat in the Empire Classic as well. I'm going to be at Lincoln's as well tomorrow. Check that out. And then this Saturday, I don't have any shows. But next Saturday, I'm going to be at a Next Stop show at Root Wild in Portland.
Ooh, very nice.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. All right. Well, this has been Garrett hasn't typed up the thing that we say at the end. But Confidently Wrong is a Barn Boys Media production produced by Garrett Morris, hosted by Chris and Pat Nugeth. We have new episodes out every Wednesday. Subscribe to our Patreon, please. We could use the money if you want to support us. It's really just a support us thing, throwing us a bone, but we will step up the content and get more out there.
Hell yeah.
At some point. Thank you all so much for listening to Confidently Wrong. This is a Barn Boys Media production.
Produced by Garrett
Morris. I'm just going to keep saying it again. We should just do a whole episode where we just say that on a loop over and over again. People have a backbone. All right, you don't need to ask Reddit.
Just ask your friends.
Just talk to someone.
Don't go on the internet.
Or just talk to yourself and
or talk to us.
Trust your gut. All right. Well, bye-bye.
Bye. Love you.